Shalom. Hey, we would like to start off by giving our honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushua by Hashem Rakakudash. Double honors to our apostles, great millstone rule well. Peace and blessing to the house of David the elect. Those are Harvard to my right. Alright, today we want to go into a live stream. Basically entitled, America, Babylon makes you a stimulus junkie, man. You're going to find out that you're not really in your right spirit in Babylon, man. Alright, you start out with Michael.
Micah chapter 2 verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
This is not your rest, man. America is not your rest. So we don't give a damn about Joe Biden's reset, and we don't give a damn about what a more stimulus package. I don't give a damn about that, man, because that's no different from being institutionalized in prison, where you done mastered the art of making your cell your damn bedroom.
Yeah, getting back to this sense of normalcy these Americans are used to.
Yep.
Fuck that, man. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
This is not your rest, man. All right, this is America, man. Like that song, this is America. All right, this is not your rest, man.
And America means bitter.
America, and we are bitter. You wake up, then a damn certain agency took money out your account. You forgot about that damn bill. You get into it with your woman because she views you from an American mindset. So she's judging you by some dumbass Western standards. All right, what's another one, man? You get a shit worked out of you on a damn hamster wheel. All right, you got sicknesses and illnesses because you breathing in this nasty, filthy air. Don't you know the water that you drink from tap and the water you take a shower with is the same water that goes through a damn cesspool, and then it goes through a damn filter and it goes right back to your house. You know what a cesspool is? It's where all the water, all the shit goes, man. When you flush the toilet, you take a shower, you drink, it all goes to the same fucking cesspool. It's full of shit. It's literally full of shit. And in the middle of it, it's a little purifier, the so-called purifies that. And it goes right back to your shitty ass house, man.
Yeah, it's that process of reverse osmosis.
Yep.
You know?
You got lead, you got all types of mold inside your walls. Yep. All right? But furthermore, all right, Esau has you addicted to things that the Most High didn't even make for you to be addicted to, man. You're gonna find out that the reason why marriages fail, the reason why you have all types of sicknesses, man, because really you're Esau's lab rat, man.
Yep.
All right.
And if I can say something, Zaquan.
Yep.
And these things that stimulate your senses, the stimuli, basically keeps you to want to be a homebound slave, because these are inhumane living conditions. So naturally, why would you want to stay here? It's that pleasure.
Yep.
Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sore destruction.
The food is polluted, the women are polluted, the money is polluted, the government is polluted. Every facet of your existence is polluted.
The word polluted says defiled.
Defiled. Another word for what we have in America, processed food. Processed food is defiled food. How is defiled? Either it has pork in it, or they strip the nutrients out and mass produce it, man. You take the elements of the earth and you refine it. That's a drug.
Yep. You don't know what you're eating, or you don't want to know, because a lot of these things that they put in our food, man, if you find out, you'll bug out.
Yep.
Splice certain cells from particular animals that are unclean. Dolphin sperms. Like, man, why would you think to put some shit, like that in the food? But we're under the devil, man.
Yep.
All right, but yeah, that's it on there, bro. You want to get that in Isaiah?
You can go to
Rock first.
All right, because that's not normal to be at a drive-through window 2-3 times a day to get your food. And you never ask yourself, where in the hell do they get all that meat from? Where in the hell do they get all that food in general from, man? Yep. If you know the nature of your enemy, you know that he's not selling you anything genuine, man. He's selling you the illusion of something genuine, but really he's selling you defiled food, man. All right? That's why we got something called my 600 pound
life.
My 600 pound life, man. It's a 600 pound, 800, 900 pound person that's addicted to stimulation. You're not addicted to food, because that would mean that you're addicted to grass-fed meat. You're addicted to farm-raised, pasture-raised eggs. That means that you're addicted to carrots, tomatoes, apples. That's food. No, you're addicted to stimulation.
Yeah, and Esau knows what he's doing because the more stimulation he gives you, the more he keeps you separated from your power, man.
Yep. Because we are our source of power is our alignment with Yahweh Shema Shai. First, we have to know His name, but our strength is our spirituality. But your spirituality comes with the subjection of your flesh. But if you're always heavily immersed in your flesh, that means your communication with Yahweh is weak. That's why He always told His men, fast 7 days. Eat the posts of the field for a particular period of time. Eat the flowers of the field for a particular period of time.
And drawing not to Him.
And drawing not to Him. That's why we would get our ass whooped by other nations. We fasted and we prayed to Yahweh Shai. All right? But like you said, Esau knows what he's doing because he's keeping the creature from the Creator by keeping us immersed in our own devices, man. All right? But we're no different from them damn lab rats that eat the MSG cubes, man. And they get fat. All right? And our people are sick. The countenance is dark. You look at a lot of our people, they got like a dark countenance, man. Especially the low income area where everything is cheap. That's where all bad built with fake eyelashes. But one thing y'all gotta get this dark countenance, man.
And you pride yourselves in it.
And you pride yourselves. You shouldn't trust a nigga that's trying to sell you this deluxe crispy chicken sandwich, man. Sometimes you might, have to buy something or they give it to you at work or whatever, but that shouldn't be your daily fucking bread. That's why your body all fucked up. Show me that stuff on the periodic table, man. Show me your new nigga. Like, that's how a woman refer to her man, as a nigga. We're not supposed to be casually dating, man. You're not supposed to be single, man. Even for the men. You're not supposed to just be having hoes. That's not holy. I got hoes.
And our women shouldn't be harlots.
And our women, and guess what? You don't play the field. You are the field. The other men are playing on. That means you're polluted in Babylon, man. If you're not with the man that took your virginity, that means you're polluted.
Yeah. She has many seeds sown in her.
Yeah, because you can't play the field. You are the field, man. Now we know that part of the curses, we're not going to have virgins walking around, but you should make it the culture. You should make it part of a culture to be sexually promiscuous. You're going to find out that the nature of America creates low-grade material. America creates low-grade humans. But yeah, we'll let the scripture speak.
All right, back in Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus chapter 19, verse 5. Whoso taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned.
To be condemned really means to be punished, to be damned. That's why you got niggas dying every day, man. Cause you take what's another term for taking pleasure in wickedness? Nigga culture.
Yeah. That's
a culture in which you take pleasure in wickedness.
Yeah, that proved that Jake, they're dead bodies, man.
Yep.
These are those dry bones.
Yep.
Because you live after the flesh, you're basically dead already, man.
You're a dead man walking.
Dead man walking.
American culture is taking pleasure in wickedness, man.
Yep.
Whoso
taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned.
Whoso taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned, all right?
But he that resisteth pleasures, crown of his life.
Now, is that saying walk around and be asexual, never have sex, never eat something that you enjoy eating, never enjoying yourself? No. But you shouldn't make it a part of unplugging from Babylon and rising out of Egypt spiritually is unplugging from that consumerism culture, man. That filth. Because part of the characteristics of the flesh is covetousness, man. You always looking at what the next man got or what product Esau was selling you. That's a better version of what you already have, man.
Us as Israelites, we're not supposed to be consumers,
Yeah, man. And then, you should be frugal, especially in this economy. You should practice economics, man. You should practice economy, meaning frugal living. To the best of your ability, put a little money back, man.
Well, economy go back to house management.
Economy goes exactly back to house management, man. But going back to the point of this lesson, you're gonna find out that before we came into the knowledge, like you said, we were dead man walking. We were damn lab rats, man. You was addicted to pleasures. Different from that rat that keep going back to that sugar cube. Now, the sugar cube could be something different for each person. It could be sex. It could be excess of food. All right. It could be weed.
Everybody's a fiend.
Everybody's a fiend in Babylon, man. That's not normal, man.
Yep.
And when you it's almost normal for family members to have cancer. It's normal for half of the women that's in your family to be baby mamas. You know? Because it takes discipline to have longevity.
And you think this shit is normal.
You think it's a norm.
People speaking about bringing, normalcy back, but that was a dead way of life, man.
Yeah. You shouldn't want this shit to go back. Don't worry about our life, man. The Most High got us too.
And don't worry about your family members too, man, because we're going to see them drop dead.
Yep.
Your family members, old friends. Hey, this path of truth, this path of life, this for you. It's the reason why, when you had said this a while back, it's the reason why the Lord calls you into this and not your family, not your friends, not the people that you used to know. That's
why the scripture says, one of every city, two of every households, roughly paraphrasing.
But two of a family?
Two of a family. That's how we're progenitors of a new nation, man. Over new kingdom, per se. All right,
I'm going to get this in Romans. I'm going to get Isaiah, just a quick precept.
Come on.
Romans chapter 8, verse 13. For if ye live after the flesh, ye shall die.
Now, doesn't that go back to Sirach? He didn't take a pleasure in wickedness and be condemned.
That's it.
But American culture, that's the culture. Live after the flesh.
Yeah. Hey, this is wrong.
This is wrong, man. America is nothing but Rome revisited. Rome deluxe. Like the 10th iPhone or the 12th iPhone.
Right, bro.
This is wrong, man.
Repackaged.
It's repackaged, but it's the same nature.
Yep.
Do what the fuck you want to do.
Sensuality.
That's why you have orgies, threesomes.
Average Jake love that shit.
Yep. Bitches love that shit, man.
Yep.
You got women that are, because we men of the Lord, so we not doing it, but you'll meet women that ask you about how you feel about two women. And they not talking about polygamy. How do you feel about threesomes?
They expecting you to be okay with that.
They expecting you to be okay. Hey, it be surprising bitches. I'm gonna say bitches. It be surprising bitches when they find out that we not niggas, man. You be at work, Jake look at you crazy because you ain't talking about another man's wife, like you're not engaging in an adulterous conversation.
What the hell wrong with him?
That offends Israel when you not a nigga, man. That's a shame, man. All right.
Since you said that,
and we using bitch in this context, all right. Bitch mean promiscuous women or loud, clamorous woman, man. Our women are culturally promiscuous, man. All right?
It's a real quick one for you.
All right.
All right. This is Psalms chapter 73 and verse 15. If I say I will speak thus, behold, I should offend against the generation of thy children.
Offend means to strike. Like you have that sport called fencing, and they kind of like poking artificial swords at each other. They're striking at each other. So when you are righteous, it's like it strikes our people. It's offensive. Because even on a metaphysical level, they say when you put something superior in an environment, that environment attacks it. And if you come in the spirit, how about Shema Shai, you're really superior than your own people. So they spiritually attack that, man, because they want you to be like them, just niggas, man.
We're down to that dense, low frequency.
That dense, low, stagnant frequency, man. Why he not a nigga like us? Why he eating salads? Not saying that salads make you righteous, but you care about your damn self, man. You know?
All right, go back in Romans real quick. Romans chapter 8, verse 13. Goddamn niggas.
It's motorcycle day today, man.
For if ye live after the flesh, ye shall die.
Yep.
But if ye through the Spirit do mortify the...
Mortify means to put to death. Alright. Jake grown as fuck, man.
Big ass kid.
Big ass. A real man want to build. That's in the nature's mind is to build, not ride bikes all day.
But showing you this that same generation that was in the wilderness that was making their golden calf. The scriptures say how people they rose up. The people rose up to eat. They sat down to eat and to drink, and they rose up to play. But basically, that's all Jake want to do. Yep. Just play games, man.
And that means you enjoy America, man. You enjoy this shit, man. Jab up, man. You know.
But if you through the Spirit do mortify the deeds of the body, you shall live.
Mortify means to practice some damn discipline, man. You ain't got to go out all the time. You ain't got to go to no bar all the time. You ain't got to try to make an effort to have sex with every woman you meet. Because we unplug it from that. It's more than no law, no sin, or she ain't got a man. It's we unplug it from that spirit of pleasing your flesh all the damn time. Now, yep. No, go ahead, bro.
That's spiritual power.
Yep.
You know, I mean, you know, we all want the ability to fly, you know, shoot laser beams out our eyes, you know, superhuman strength, walking on thin air, whatever you want to do, teleport, reading minds, just practicing discipline. That in itself is spiritual power, because if you through the spirit, but if you through the spirit do mortify the deeds of the body, you shall live.
Hey, yeah, practicing power over your flesh. Hey, like I said, it's spiritual power, man. Making your flesh subject to your spirit. Hey, that's power in itself on the lower level side, man.
And we all want the kingdom, but you know, like we read in Sirach, you resist pleasures, you crown your life.
Yep.
You know, do you have power or control? And this is for all of us, having rule over your own body, man.
Because you know what's hard? Keeping the laws, but being in the spirit of America.
Yep.
So you in the spirit of America, but you try not to commit adultery. But you got the same spirit as any nigga out here. The only difference between you and them is that you just asking her she got a man. But what happens is when you fully engulf in that spirit, you slick don't want to know if she got a man or not. You slick don't want to ask her, man. So it's more than, and when it comes to Babylon, it's unplugging from the spirit and energy of Babylon, man. You know?
That's it. All right, I'm gonna go to Isaiah.
Yep.
You got some else you want me to get?
That's it.
All right. The book of the prophet Isaiah, chapter 47, verse 8. Yeah, I'm gonna read verse 1. I can jump down just to get the point. Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Yep.
Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Yeah, you're losing your rulership, man. All right.
For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Yep, back in the mid-40s, the 50s, America was a world power after you dropped those 2 bombs on Japan.
It's heavy too, because back then that was like the golden era of Esau. Like that was the time to really come to this place.
Yep.
Women were more modest.
Yep.
Now.
Yeah. But that's a sign of a fallen empire. That's why they call Rome the decadent Roman Empire. The word decadent goes back to decay. Yep. So that's a sign of a decaying empire when everybody is given to pleasure.
Your empire's dying.
Your empire's dying, you know?
All right, man, wow. I'm gonna read 5 and I'm gonna jump to 8. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the lady of kingdoms.
Yep. World power.
Yep.
Basically. Lady of kingdoms, because kingdoms are personified as women anyway. Countries are personified as women. So it'll make sense that you were called the lady of kingdoms, man. All right,
and jump down to verse 8. Therefore, hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures.
Hey, given to pleasures mean that you're a fiend to it. That means that you're weak to pleasures, man.
Yeah.
You're a slave to pleasure. And that's who was that talking about? It's talking about America, man.
And when it said that word fiend, it basically means a demon.
Yep.
You know, so this society teaches you that it's okay for you to have these particular demons that have you addicted to these pleasures, man.
Yep.
And
as an Israelite, you're totally out of tune with your power, man.
Yep.
And
you got that one Spider-Man spinoff, the movie Venom. It's basically it's supposed to be the villain Spider-Man, but Venom. You think about poison, just by the name itself, but the character, when you get into it, man, the costume, the man had put on him or got inside of him, it was basically a demon. It's called a symbiote. But I'm bringing this up because when you look into the movie Venom, it's basically a demon, but he learns to live with the demon as if it's okay, and everybody looking at him like, well, it's okay, just don't eat anybody, because that's what the character does. But that's what the society teaches you. It's okay for you to have these demons, man, but the Lord tells you, no, it's not okay.
There was one movie where Spider-Man turned to Venom, right? And he was looking normal, but he had the demon in him. He was walking down the street. It was like he was enticing women.
He was the cool guy.
He was the cool guy, but what do they say on this side? They're like a bad boy. They're like thugs. So it really women really be gravitating to Satan. American women, they really gravitate to demons, man.
Yep.
The spirit really is drawn to that. Like Eve was drawn to that demonic philosophy, that anti-power, anti-Yahweh philosophy, you know. But just Americans in general, you're drawn to negativity. That's why positive music doesn't sell and negative music sells, you know.
And Jay Don asked the question, why is that negative music being funded? And
Yep.
who's funding?
The devil,
You know?
Esau.
Everything that has to do with our destruction, this man, he funds it. But soon we say we the Israelites,
A video taken down.
yeah.
Or Vlad going crazy. Or we gotta apologize.
Or goddamn vocab is going on world tour to stop it.
Yeah, he's on a crusade to stop the temple from being built. But you got drill music being uploaded all day, every day.
He says nothing about that.
Saying he don't say shit about it, man. Fuck you. Hey man, if you don't see what's really going on, fuck you, man.
Yep.
And death to you, man.
That's right.
Death to 2/3 of our people. Death to the heathen. Death to Esau. Jab up, man. That's all I got to say, man.
Because you're going to do it anyway.
You're gonna do it anyway, man. You know? You just go be a lab rat for Esau. Fall for all his traps. He gonna entice you to death. All right? Because I'm willing to hopefully I'm gonna continue to wax stronger, man.
That's right, bro.
Anything else you want to say? And with that, we hope you brothers and sisters were edified. Once again, we want to give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Hakadash.
double honor to our apostles, great millstone, Ruel. Peace and blessing the house of David the elect. Ababa
Baba.
Come out, Shalom.
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 Shalom. Shalom. Shalom.